by surprise, I must say, 'cause I never had seen such a pretty face with such a warm and beautiful smile. It wasn't hard for me to notice her style. I was fascinated, surely. She took my heart and held it for me. I wouldn't let her get away.
Welcome back to the Photo Modeling Show. I have one of New Jersey's leading faces, going places, trendsetter, motivational speaker, journalist, a woman that has given me countless opportunities with her productions, creator of fashion as well, all around. Lisa Durden, Brick City Television. Good evening, Lisa. How are you?
Well, it's not Brick City anymore.
No?
No, you don't live in Newark anymore. The show used to be Brick City, now it's Neighborhood Journal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the transformations with the program at this point, since the name switched? Anything else switch with the program?
Yeah, now the program has one-on-one interview segments, so I'm no longer the host.
Oh, I didn't know.
Mary Williams is the host, but I do what they call one-on-one interviews in the segment, so I'm really the John Stossel of the show.
So it's like big features. You do a lot of...
Yeah, we still do features, but then at some point we do one-on-one interviews like what we're doing now.
Okay.
Right.
I consider this a feature. I mean, look, tonight I'm featuring you on the Photo Modeling Show, and this has become one of New Jersey's most watched programs as well. And thank you. I've gotten the inspiration to do this program from you. Actually, the day that James called me to sit down and talk doing interviews or talk about hosting the part of the program, I talked to you that day and asked you your feelings on it and what did you think about it, and you told me to go for it, and I'd like to thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Watching you host a program at Essex County College, you coming in, doing your program there, you've given a lot of the designers, opportunities. Tell us about you, Lisa, and tell us what you are about.
Well, I went to Seton University and I majored in journalism. I was on WSOU for 4 years. And unfortunately, when I graduated, I didn't have any direction to get into the broadcast medium. And I went out and got a job and hated it and did it for 8 years until I got the courage to really just find my way back into television. So since it took me about 8 years to get the courage, I said, well, I don't want to do that to other people. If I have a way to help someone, I'm going to just give them the information. So once I started the Lisa Durden Show, which was a public access show on cable, which still airs now.
Yes, I watched that.
Yeah, the opportunity for Brick City came. I got discovered actually at Cablevision doing a public access show. And my whole thing is that's what it's all about. If you see something that's good and you have a way to expose people to that good thing, why wouldn't you?
Exactly, and you do that all the time.
I do it all the time.
Because one program I met you at, and I'm going to bring this one up, was the Triple D program. Remember Triple D?
Yes.
Okay, that was a cable program.
Yes.
And
we had a little drama with Triple D.
It was a good show, though.
Yeah, I gave a fashion show at Seton Hall.
You gave a fashion show, exactly.
And I would just like to say to you that when we did something with Triple D and I hired designers, and your partners got a little stank with Lisa Durden, you called and said, it doesn't matter what they said. I have this feeling about you, Lisa, and I'm separate of that.
Exactly.
I like that.
And you know what, though? Honestly, when I had got back, I had stayed away from the fashion scene for about 4 years. And I was, doing it hardcore from junior high school all the way out. And I just got like you. I went in a different direction. I wanted to find myself someplace else. I thought I was going to be a fireman or a cop or something outside of, that particular career. And what happened was everybody kept asking me, where are you? When are you coming back? What are you doing? We miss you. Come on back out. Come on back out. And I met that particular group, which was called, by the way, Try Design. And it was Kelvin Gordon, Donna Bird, Terrell Mason. And it was rift between them because the leadership, there was too many leaders, too many chiefs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
too much attitude.
Big time.
Yeah.
And the other people that were putting off the jobs, because we had one great show, which was on 34 Oraton Place, which was Kelvin Gordon's house.
Okay.
Everything led that direction, in which I felt personally he was supposed to come and attend this show at one point and have not yet arrived. So maybe this might be an invitation for him to come and set the record straight
on
the Photo Modeling Show. Because this show is about designers, entertainers, people that are in the business, trendsetters. We have a lot of DJs here, and DJs are part of actually the fashion show because the music,
it's all entertainment.
It's all entertainment. And locally, the local shows I feel are nothing but entertainment.
Yeah, because I think when I first went to the Essex County Fashion Show in 1993, I've been going every single year since, the first Saturday of every May.
Exactly.
I never forget that. And when I got the opportunity to be the host of a show that was seen in Newark and South Orange called Brick City, I went to the producers and said, look, this is really excellent. We need to cover this. We need to cover it. And even though you're the host of a show, you don't have the power to say what goes on there.
Okay.
But if I believe in something, it's going to happen.
Yes.
That was the most watched show ever in the history of Brick City.
You just made my hair stand up, and you see it's all cut off, right? But it's still there.
And I still go to the show, and I still cover the show. And my thing was, you know, I wanted to give local designers and models exposure like other folks do for their people.
And you do it, though. Everything that I've been a part of that you were at, that I never knew anything about, it happened to walk up on. I watched you sitting back, watching how you dealt with people, and it was just anybody that walked up, you gave them a chance to speak.
Yep.
You gave them a chance to voice their opinion. And just like at the Newark People Festival, when Roots of a Tree came in, you gave us a chance as well. Lisa, I really, really want to thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And I know that you had a birthday, and I'm not supposed to mention that on the program, but I'm going to
Not my
mention
age
it.
though, but you know.
You know, you just told me, how long have I known you? If I don't say
like
no,
18 or 19.
you just told us a few secrets. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful to have someone that's like yourself, that keeps it real, that puts it out there and let the people know.
Yeah,
and I'm starting a program right on this show honoring people like yourselves, and you're my first awardee that I'm giving an award to. And we're going to find a name, and I hope that it could be the Lisa Durden Award, because you know what,
Why would you
Lisa?
do that?
It's well deserved.
Well,
really.
you know why I think that's good? Because I said to my girlfriend one time, if I ever died of an untimely death, what would I want to be remembered by? You know, not clothes and money and things like that. I want to be the kind of person that gave away some information to someone, even if it's a small piece of information that they can use to uplift themselves. Because, you know, you can give someone food and give them money, but if you teach them how to make money and you teach them how to get their career, they'll always have money.
That's
you don't
true.
just give a person money.
I was at a place one day, there was a piece of paper on, on the wall, and it says, if you don't have a job, create a job. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about.
Oh,
this
Lisa Durden Award. You heard it first on television. All of them are going to be called the Lisa Durden Award.
This award is presented
beautiful.
to Lisa Durden in recognition of your success, dedication, timeless effort, and honest approach to hosting Brick City Television, motivational speaking, and journalism.
Oh, thank you.
You're a good friend, someone who cares about it, and it shows through all of what you do, Lisa. Keep up the work. Lisa, I really love you, and I wanted to share
I love you
that
too.
with everyone to let them know this is from the heart.
I want to be modest and say I don't
want a
deserve
tear
it,
to
but
come
I
out.
do deserve it.
No, you do. You deserve it.
I won't be modest.
And you know what? And at any other time that I can be
I do work
someplace.
hard.
Yes, you do.
You know, I try hard. I try
do.
hard, yeah.
And any other time
this
that
is
I'm sitting
wonderful.
someplace
Hi,
and I
Mom.
have a chance to say it, I'm going to let them know about it because you're someone that they need to know.
And if I can just
Trendsetting.
add this one thing, I think that with what I do, I think it's time for people to realize that, you know, Newark and other cities surrounding Newark, good people come from there. We're not all drug addicts and having kids at 14. And I'm going to be doing my pilot this year to take my show to a major network or minor, HT, HBO, MTV.
Congratulations.
For a broader audience, and I'm going to do the work myself.
Congratulations.
Because you can't wait for someone to give you an opportunity if to create it. So this is another forum now. People in Comcast area is going to see me now. And I thank you for that.
Guess what? It's just like Thomas Collins. He wrote a book, and he talks about the sparrow and the creation. You're just a part of the creation, and you're a blessing from
You
that.
gave me this. Well, thanks.
Okay. Lisa, will you come back and join me again?
Yes, anytime.
Really?
I was on time today too, wasn't I?
On time.
Here by 8.
Did we start on time?
Yes.
The photo modeling
Beautiful.
show. Always on time. Lisa Durden.